when I show my face, you're probably going to have some questions. Why am I B-dubs? And on top of that, why have I got a bald Grian face? Some of you will already know the answer to this question, and it's basically because we did a very, very good thing. Round here, at the back of the mansion, I can quite happily reveal we've actually done some work on it. B-dubs, Scar, Ren and I all worked on the back of the mansion on a live stream for charity, and I'm very pleased to say we absolutely smashed the goal. On this live stream, we said if we reached our goal, we would all swap skins. And then B-dubs chat said, take Grian's waffle away. So, that's exactly what happened. It's also fair to say that things got pretty weird and we started reenacting famous Star Wars scenes.
You are my brother, Grian!
I hate you!
It's over!
I'm not even going to comment on that. So now I'm left as B-dubs for the start of this episode. I plan on swapping back, but I won't be able to do that until the others get online. So everyone's just going to have to be a little bit confused as to why I'm B-dubs. But let's take a look at what we've got for the back of the mansion. So we didn't actually get much detailing done, and that was because we very much didn't have much of a plan. However, we did get quite a lot of the terraining done, which is a huge task. We spent about 3 hours doing this, and we got quite a lot done. The charity was for SOS Africa, who we've worked with in the past, and I'm really pleased to say it was super successful. So a massive thank you to absolutely everybody that turned up, and even more so to those who donated. It will go a really long way. So let's crack on with this episode, where we will be officially, I don't think I can talk to the camera as B-dubs. None of it feels right. None of it feels right. So today, we're going to be attempting to open the HC BBS. Now, you'll know from last episode that that is pretty much complete. So my task for the start of this episode is to start filling it out with actual shulker boxes and filling those shulker boxes with actual stuff, then placing them all around the HC BBS. Impulse did volunteer to help me with this task because it's going to be quite a difficult one. So this is basically what a shulker box will look like. It'll have varying degrees of junk or useful things, and of course they have to try and just take as much as possible and avoid things like dirt. And then there's a tiny little bit of decoration to do in the final segment. And then we will be 100% ready. I can't wait to get this thing. I'm still B-dubs. I can't deal with this. Do you know what? I would rather have bald Grian than this. So, I'm going to go and fill up the HCBBS with some very useful and not so useful shulker boxes full of stuff. Soon after this, I actually came into contact with B-dubs. And I was recording the screen, but not my voice. So this is pretty much what happened. I called him hideous. He called me gorgeous. And then we decided to swap skins back the only way we know how on the Hermitcraft server. Running at each other extremely quickly until our faces smushed together. Then I called him gorgeous, and then we went our own separate ways. Setting this thing up, filling all of those boxes, and finishing the HCBBS took me a full day. I have completely lost my mind. This song is stuck in my head forever, but it is now done. Full donezo. I'm ready to open. I didn't actually include a lot of the process because this has taken me so long. This is like, what, 3 or 4 episodes in, and I was like, I'm sick of it. You're sick of it. Everyone's sick of it. Let's just get this thing done. And this will be our final test because it's ready. Now,
Welcome
when it comes to the actual timing of this thing...
Big Badge Sweep. Your task is simple.
Weird, isn't
Open
it?
shulker boxes
Two
and
knees
grab
talking.
extremely limited time. Don't dawdle and make sure you look around. Looks like you're about to begin. Good luck.
I'm so used to this now. So, here's the thing about the timing. It's not perfect, and it never will be. Every time I've done this, and I've tested this about 40 million times now, the timing is different every single time. I think there's a bit of server lag, there's a bit of rail inconsistency, I'm not sure, but it's about as close as I can possibly get it. I've done a bunch of improvements and generally just tidied the thing up. And if we can find a box, you'll see that they are all full of stuff. And it's pretty easy to get stuff. If you know where the good boxes are, you will find some goodies, especially there's one there, high value. See, there's some diamonds and such in there. I don't really want to spoil what's in here because it's not just items. There's some other things as well. I wonder if I think there's a secret somewhere in here. You can't see these ones too well. But yeah, there's some really good stuff up for grabs. Poultry man. And I, of course, finished off building the last room, which is the hippie Area 77 reference. And we're starting to come to the end where we go through the final bit. Ah, see, the timing. Timing was off. Dang it. But anyway, that just goes to show we're ready. All I need to do now is set up. Oh, and Impulse Buys has got the rest of his stuff set up as well. It's pretty bad timing because this season is actually coming to an end for me personally. That doesn't mean that no one else will be making videos. This isn't the finale. I've got some other stuff planned for the finale. But overall, I feel like this season has been amazing. And for me, there's not a lot left that I would like to do or achieve. So, I don't know whether there's going to be one more episode or two more episodes, but I have to tell you right now, we are very much approaching the end of this season for me, on the Grian channel only, but we will get to all of that stuff at the finale. We can reminisce and we can go through everything we've been through together later on. For now, we need to get this finished, but that's why it's pretty bad timing, right? Because if this is the last few episodes, how many people are actually going to play? How much enjoyment am I going to get out of this? And also, am I actually going to make any diamonds in time for the end of the season? So what I'm going to do now is get a HC BBS information board built right here. Okay, I can't believe it. This project is actually done. Oh, no. I just put item frames here and pressing this button explodes them. Okay, I'm not using the TNT launcher anymore. I'm just gonna put two signs there because I just lost a diamond doing that. Okay, so right, let's go through this. Welcome to the HCBBS Hermitcraft Big Barge Sweep. The game is explained when you play. Place 16 diamonds in the chest below and grab a minecart. Then read the technical signs on the right. Boring. Place your minecart and enter it. Play the disc and enjoy. So it's fairly straightforward, but I'm pretty sure people are going to get this wrong. It's as simple as, oh no, I lost the disc as well. Oh, that is tragic. I'm going to have to visit Beefy's Music Emporium and pay for another cat disc. And done. The whole thing is ready to go. I honestly don't know what to do with myself now. I've just finished one of the biggest projects of this season for me. It may not seem like it on the front of it, but this build, this minigame, this shopping experience has taken me one of the longest amounts of time ever, whether it was building the extension to the barge or all of the excavating and building this complex thing here. If I had a nickel for every time Impulse and I built a roller coaster themed track, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, I said the thing. I said the thing. Because if you remember from the end of last season, we did the ride of your life, and then at the end of this season, we've done the HC BBS, so maybe this is next time you see us building one of these together with Impulse, you know that the end of the season might be around the corner. Don't take that literally. It was just a funny coincidence. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh phew. Oh no. Please. Oh no. What do I do? For winner only. That's me. Oh well, I got a bit of a bonus thing here. Oh no, this is terrible but good. I've won so much. I owe B-dubs so much money. Not quite sure how to pay for this. And also, this is terrible news. Oh, geez. Okay, so how many did I win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to give B-dubs 30 diamond blocks. 30 diamond blocks. Clearly no one wanted some land in Aquatat. Dudes, I don't know what to do with this. I don't need all this land. Why did I even buy it in the first place? I know. I have an idea. Let's get rid of all this. You've seen me pay it. I've added it on the pile here. 30 diamond blocks. Nice and shiny and new. And a little bit reluctantly given. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find some odd things like coal. That'll do. Charcoal. Have I got any more coal? Some real junk items, okay? Like this. And what I'll do is I'll rename the coal Free Plot in Aquatown. Because I don't know what to do with them. I fully intend on trying to get rid of these in a good way. So if I can find one of my high value boxes, for example, there's one up here, I'll just replace one of the string with a free plot in Aquatown. And they're going to have to hover over that to be able to get it. So all I've got to do is find 6 high value boxes and swap out some items. There we go. I have hidden them amongst the HC BBS. Perfect way to get rid of it. And I mean, it's 5 blocks worth of value, really. 5 diamond blocks. They're probably one of the top tier prizes. There's not a lot left I can do at the barge, to be honest with you. It's come as far as it can at this point. And also, I want to point out, I don't know how long this mistake has been here, but it's quite embarrassing, really. So, you know, I'm pretty famous for selling some sand. Sand, 1 diamond for 2 stacks. Sand, 1 diamond for 1 stack. Huh. I don't know how long there's been 2 separate prices, but someone bought the sand out of this one at quite the premium. And I have no idea who, but that's quite funny. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it. It's funny. It's near the end of the season. Those of you that download the world when it goes public, you can enjoy that. That I've somehow... Most people didn't make that mistake, by the way. Even though there's been 2 different prices, they've paid the lower of the 2, which is quite enjoyable. So, I can now declare HC BBS open for business. Right. There's a lot of things that we need to do before we wrap up this season. We can't leave things unfinished. And the big thing that is totally gonna bother me if I don't finish it, and it's not this, it's not the pile of mess that I've made outside, it's actually some of the undetailed bits of the mansion. So that is gonna be my big project. I'm okay with leaving certain things behind, but not others. So for example, I really love the interior that is in here. The diamond chandelier, all of this, I love it. It works. What I'm not worried about, I'm not that fussed that this isn't done, and I'm not that fussed that this isn't done. I really didn't need the extra villagers and all that kind of stuff. So, yes, it went unused, but at the end of the day, I probably left it too late. I'd already got everything I needed to, so lessons learned for sure. But I'm happy with this interior here, but I'm not happy with the state of things over here. Not detailed, blank, no trees. So what I'm going to try and... lighting error. What I'm going to try and do for the end of this episode is try and clean up and build some details into these parts and see what we can do. Alright, let's go! That is a lot better. It's actually not quite what I wanted to do. I think I've got some real terraining issues here, and I might actually ask Scar if he could give me a bit of a hand with this, because I'm not quite sure where I went wrong. I think it needs a bit more dirt transition between the two, but Scar will be able to point me in the right direction. You see how there's a pretty poor transition from dirt to stone? I think that's what looks a bit wrong, but I'm pretty sure Scar wouldn't mind giving me a little bit of a hand with that. So overall though, I think that has helped. I mean, you're not meant to look at it directly and pick it apart, but when you look at the mansion as a whole, it kind of helps blend it all in down to the bottom. And you can really see the difference here where I've just spammed bone meal compared to this side where there's actually more trees and waterfalls and stuff. It all kind of works together. For many years now, I have co-owned and worked on a Minecraft server called Wynncraft. It's an MMO RPG, so you do quests, you level up, and you go on adventures. And recently, we have actually released a bit of an update. We frequently update the server as much as we can, and along with my co-owners, Salted and Jumla, we continue to work on this server over the years. And Salted, one of the co-owners, has kindly made a specific video for me to show you guys, and here it is. Now, just a disclaimer, I do co-own this, so any advertising on this channel I do financially benefit from. So here, check this out. He made this really cool custom trailer, and it's amazing. So take a look at Wynncraft. So, if you want to give Wynncraft a go, there is some information in the description with the IP. It is only for Java edition of Minecraft. We're not on Bedrock at all, so sorry Bedrock people. And thank you to Salted for making that video for me. Right, well, that is pretty much all I have time for today. I really am starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel on what needs to be done for the rest of the season. So, I have just a few more things to check off. I want to do some minor improvements around the front of the mansion, and then some big improvements. I've run out of rockets, and some big improvements to the back, which actually Scar is supposed to do, so we probably helped him more than we helped me. I think just some casual detailing to this, and the whole thing will be donezo. All there is left to say is thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everyone who donated to the charity, and thank you for watching that little video at the end. I shall see you in the next episode, which will likely be a very special finale. It's going to be, well, it's going to be as epic as I can make it. I think we're going to play some of Tango's Among Us, we're going to play some Tarjay at Cubs Base, and we're going to do a big world tour, and hopefully try and finish off what's left at the mansion, and we'll wrap this whole thing up. So please, 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 tune in and let me know how you felt about this season in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!